Hi guys, assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I didn't upload a video last week. I actually ended up getting a throat infection that really just put me out, and I'm actually still getting over it, so if my voice sounds a bit weird, that's the reason why. I am getting better, but I thought I need to do a video this week for my channel. So here it is. I realized that with me being pregnant, I'm going to have a lot more pregnancy videos. The reason for this is that at some stage in your life, if you are female, are either going to be pregnant, or if you are male, be with somebody who's pregnant or know of somebody close to you who is pregnant. And hopefully you'll have remembered some of these videos or some of these things that I'm saying in my videos, so that you know what some people say is not necessarily fact. It's more of an old wives' tale than anything else. So for this video, things that people say about pregnancy that annoy me. First off, you're eating for two. I am not eating for two. Eating for two would assume I'm eating for two full adults, which is not the case. For the first and even second trimester, you really don't have to eat that much more than what you normally eat, because it's not necessary. The baby, at this point, I am now 18 weeks, the baby is now the size of a sweet potato. How much nutrients do you think that sweet potato sized baby is going to need? Do you really think that baby is going to need a full plate of food in order to satisfy him or her? I don't think so. At most, in your third trimester, the only thing extra you need to take, and this is third trimester, is a yogurt and some nuts or whatever. But you do not need to be eating for two. That misconception of eating for two just means that you are going to be struggling with that weight, or trying to get rid of that weight after you've given birth. And that's not what I want to be doing. I want to know that once I give birth, it's not going to be that hard for me to get rid of the baby fat. And it's a bit tough, because believe me, sometimes I use that line on myself. I'm eating for two, so I'll snack a bit here and I'll snack a bit there, but I'll make sure that I keep myself in check, because I'm the one that's going to be struggling at the end of the day. So eating for two, that's just utter bull. You shouldn't exercise when you're pregnant. Did you know that exercising during your pregnancy actually helps the baby? It actually helps you to get the stamina that you need for labor. It actually helps reduce your chances of getting gestational diabetes. It actually helps it actually helps have leaner children up until the age of 2 or 5, they say. That's all due to exercising during your pregnancy. But then you might be thinking, but I never exercised before I was pregnant, I can't start now. No, you can. You do not have to go all out like some people, like a normal person would, a normal non-pregnant person would. You take it step by step. Do yoga, squats, Kegels, all of that is beneficial for your pregnancy. It helps keep you healthy, it helps keep the baby healthy, it helps with the placenta, it helps with everything. So thinking that exercising is bad is actually bad. Unless your doctor specifically tells you not to, walk a little bit further than what you would normally. Park a little bit further from the entrance than you would normally, so that you could get a few extra steps in. That's why I'm back at the gym. I'm still exercising. I'm trying to keep fit, because at the end of the day, I'm not just keeping fit for me, I'm keeping fit for my baby. I'm making sure that I'm healthy enough for the both of us. So exercising during pregnancy is actually a bonus for the both of you. And like, the rule of thumb is that you should be able to hold a conversation without being out of breath if you are exercising. If you want to know more or less what heart rate you should be working with, So if I feel like I can go about 140 and I can still keep a conversation, then I'm good. But if I go harder than that and I can't, then I know I should actually slow down, calm down, take it easy, because at the end of the day I can't push as hard as I would normally. So yes, exercise during pregnancy. It's, again, bullshit to think that you can't. People always tell me, this is a magical time for you, you should enjoy it. I know. I know this is a magical time. I am trying to enjoy it. Aside from the nausea, aside from the heartburn, aside from all your not so nice pregnancy symptoms, I am enjoying it. I am loving the fact that I actually have somebody that's constantly listening to me whenever I speak. So when I speak to myself, I know I have a constant audience, and I am enjoying myself. It's kind of stupid to tell anybody that they should. And if that mother doesn't, that's her things to deal with. You cannot force somebody to enjoy this time of her life. But as far as I go, I'm enjoying it. So don't tell me something that's basically redundant. I'm like, you should know the sex of your baby so that you can start setting up the room. Nah. We don't want to know the sex of the baby. We don't have to set up the room. We don't have to get our clothes in order. Yes, I know from my previous video, a lot of my clothes fit more for a boy, but my reasoning, or our reasoning for it, is that a girl can wear a boy's clothes, but you can't exactly put a little boy in a dress. That for me doesn't gel. So I don't care that most of the clothes that we have is more for a boy. That's just how it worked out. We don't have to know the sex of the baby to do the room. For me, I've always wanted to have our child's room be green, because they said that stimulates the brain cells or whatever crap they were talking about there. So what exactly, why do I need to know the sex? For me, it's not that important at this point. So try another one. And the last thing that I'm going to mention for this video, it's not necessarily something a person says, it's more what they do. I hate it when people touch my belly. You never touched my belly before I was pregnant. If I was full, you'd never say, oh, you ate lekker now, hey? And rub my belly. You'd never do that before. Now all of a sudden that I'm pregnant, that does not give you an instant invitation to rub my belly like a magic lamp. You are not going to get 3 wishes from this belly. That, for me, is an invasion of privacy. Yes, I don't mind certain people doing it, but even then, I just, for me, ask before you want to touch, because then at least I can prepare myself. Otherwise, I feel like I am violated. Seriously, I can't stand it. Do not touch my belly without my permission, because at the end of the day, my growing belly is not an invitation for you to touch it. There you go, guys. Things that people say about pregnancy that annoy me. There is quite a few other things that people say that do annoy me, but I didn't want this video to be too long, especially with the fact that my throat is still kind of sore, and just speaking like this now is still scratching it, so it's like itchy, 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 itchy. But I'll survive. I'm taking it in my stride. The doctor gave me tablets that I can take, so I'm highly medicated, and my medication's almost finished. But I will get better soon. I feel much better than I did last week, which is why I thought, let me make this video. But anyways, guys, till next week, I'll see you then. Bye.